This is Akashvani. In the program Spotlight, now we bring you a discussion on inauguration of various developmental projects in Maharashtra, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. The participants are Vijay Kranti, political analyst, and Sonu Sood, anchor.
Yesterday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi toured the three states of Maharashtra, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, and he launched various projects which pertained to diverse sectors like housing, nutrition, easy loans for the underprivileged, urban transformation, high-tech, aviation, women empowerment, and strengthening the communications infrastructure in the country. To discuss the various aspects and the diverse likely impact of this visit of the Prime Minister, we have with us political analyst Shri Vijay Kranti. A warm welcome to you, sir, on Akashvani.
Thank you, Sonu.
Sir, we'd like to know from you this visit of the Prime Minister to three major states. How do you see this? What implications it has for development journey of our country?
Look at the last 2-3 days, the Prime Minister has been to Karnataka and Tamil Nadu and Andhra. And if we go back a little, 3-4 days more, he has been to Kerala also. And we see that he covered Maharashtra, Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Andhra. And the running theme in all his visits has been development. And development at all levels, you see. On one hand, handed over 90,000 houses to poor families who could not afford houses earlier. So now these affordable houses he has given to 90,000 houses, and out of that you find 15,000 houses are for poor families of unorganized sector. But on the other hand, he goes to Kerala, where he inaugurated 4,000 crore rupees of 3 plans associated with the shipbuilding, ship repair, etc. And the third is he goes to Karnataka, where he comes out with one of the most modern Boeing company's global engineering and technology innovation campus, which is the largest one outside America. So all this show that the Prime Minister and his government are focused on integral development of India, and which is inclusive, which includes the poorest people also, and the most modern technologies also. So in that sense, I find it very interesting week we had. We saw Prime Minister visiting all these states.
In fact, talking of the vulnerable sections, the Prime Minister highlighted in his speech that his government has lifted 25 crore people out of the poverty line. The multi-dimensional poverty has been alleviated to a large extent because of the welfare schemes of the government. And we have seen, apart from housing, there have been other efforts also to provide electricity, to provide toilets. And the announcement was made, distribution of first and second installments to 10,000 beneficiaries in Maharashtra of PM Swanidhi. How do you see this Swanidhi scheme in particular in making the poor self-reliant?
This is something very interesting. India has been unfortunately known more for its poor economic condition and poverty and shortages for many, many decades. And it is first time that over the last few years, we are seeing the world is talking about India. On the other side also, on high tech also, and the upliftment of those people who were considered to be below poverty line. As you said, yes, more than 25 crore people, which is 250 million people, have been taken out of their below poverty status, and they are now getting that kind of environment, ecosystem, which provides them new chances of development and progress. This Swanidhi Yojana is very interesting. It offers economic support in the form of easy bank loans to those sections of society who otherwise could never think in their life of even visiting a bank, leave aside having an account there. After Jan Dhan Yojana, when Prime Minister made it compulsory for banks to include everybody, even with zero bank balance. So Jan Dhan Yojana has helped not only poor people and families, but those small vendors who have small, what you call chabdi or rehdi on very, very small investment, for whom an investment or a loan of 1,000, 2,000 rupees is something very vital for, taking up their business ahead. So this plan of Prime Minister Modi has made a big difference to those millions of vendors who are either on pavements or carry small chabris on their head or small rickshaw. They now can get so easy
Right.
loans from the bank without any, what you call, pawning anything, which is called collateral. Without any collaterals, they can take loans. So this is very, I would say, very revolutionary step, which is going to take in next few months or a few years, millions of vendors and their families are going to raise their economic status raised from their current one to a far, far better one.
And so the other spectrum that you were talking about, that the inauguration of Boeing India Engineering and Technical Center in Bengaluru, you think it reinforces the government's commitment, rapid technological advancement, and boosts its dream of Make in India, Make for the World?
Yes, sure. This is a very, very vital development. As I just now said, that this Boeing's Global Engineering and Technology Innovation Campus in Bengaluru is going to be the largest such center of Boeing company, which is one of the biggest manufacturers of aircrafts. This is outside America, is the largest one. It is coming up with 1,600 crore rupees investment. And this is going to help India design and produce its own aircrafts of various kinds. Last year, if you remember, Prime Minister had gone to in Karnataka, in Bengaluru, where he launched Asia's largest helicopter manufacturing facility. This is in continuation of that or expansion of that step. And now we can expect, as Prime Minister has said, that very soon we are going to see aircrafts designed in India and produced in India. And this is a major step in the direction of not only Make in India, but also for Make for the World. So this Karnataka project is going to play very important role in making India a power in the field of aircraft engineering, aircraft production.
And he also launched the Boeing Sukanya program. Can you tell us something about the significance of this in light of the fact that this government has always been stressing on women-led development?
This Boeing Sukanya project, it is focused on including women and giving them an equal and a prominent role in all aspects of aeronautics industry. We have already seen Indian women have been inducted in Indian Air Force as fighter pilots. Even in control rooms, the war rooms, you saw recently the airstrikes India did in Pakistan, they were managed by women experts from the war rooms. And this particular Boeing project is going to provide a new opportunity to Indian women to come into the engineering field and associated fields of aeronautics engineering and various fields, where we can see that they are going to play a very important role. And otherwise we had, if you visited any technology institutions, there were days when very rarely girls were visible in classrooms, and today you see many times they dominate. Their number is more than the boys' number. So this is very welcome step in the direction of empowering, and I would say, Indian women.
And if we go back to Maharashtra, the Prime Minister laid foundation stone of 8 Amrut Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation projects worth around 2,000 crore rupees. How important is this to maintain the infrastructure that we have and improve upon it?
In India, earlier we were focused, development was focused only in metropolitan cities. And then the only little trickling was for second or three level cities. But this urban development, rejuvenation of urban development projects, this is going to take modern technology and development to those cities and towns which practically did not exist in our developmental plans. You will see even 3, 4, 5 ranking towns are going to get the modern technology and all those facilities which you expect in metropolitan cities or highly developed cities. So this is a very unique project, and Amrut, this is a very imaginative project in that direction of taking technology inclusively to small towns also.
Down south in Tamil Nadu, the Prime Minister inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of development projects related to broadcasting sector. And the projects include the launch of 12 Akashvani FM projects in 8 states and the foundation stone for 26 new FM transmitter projects in 12 states. How important is this for boosting the broadcast infrastructure, and how will it benefit people?
India has been one of the richest countries, not one of the richest countries as far as languages are concerned. Our All India Radio itself is broadcasting today in more than 170 languages. And these are all local languages also. So this new addition of FM stations and expansion and rejuvenation of Doordarshan centers in Tamil Nadu is in that direction of taking communications to all those areas and all those people who remained not fully covered. So, these FM stations are going to provide information to the last man in the queue, because FM is available to everybody. Almost everyone has a mobile and one can listen to any radio of one's choice. These stations are going to pep up the already existing system, which is already very rich. And we can expect that it's going to take the developmental information and participation of people in national development more closely. So one more aspect I would like to add. In Kerala, Prime Minister inaugurated a very big project worth 4,000 crore rupees. One is the International Ship Repair Facility at Kochi, which is going to become a maritime hub of India. The second is Indian Oil's LPG import terminal with capacity of more than 15,000 million tons of LPG storage, which is going to boost the distribution system and make it more economic, generate more employment in southern states of India. And the third is which is world's first stepped dry dock, which means that Kochi will now be ready very soon as a one-stop center for repair of all type of ships. And it can handle even big ships like aircraft carriers, Suez ships, large dredgers, etc., which is a really very interesting development.
And if we talk about such huge facilities, this is a 43-acre huge facility, the Boeing India's facility that we are talking about. What are the collateral benefits in terms of employment, of development of the region?
Collateral development plus, I would say, employment opportunities. These two things which are going to make a very big difference because of this 43-acre project associated with Boeing. Once projects of manufacturing of aircrafts of various kinds starts in India, in Karnataka, you will see that hundreds of ancillary units, industrial units, some of them will be even small scale units, which will be supplying some parts for these aircrafts, are going to come up in number in thousands across India, which will be supplying these small or big parts to these aircrafts which are going to be manufactured, which means employment at a very big level and employment at all India level and improving the technological standards of Indian industry. So which will make it quite competitive, not only for producing for aircrafts made in India, even other countries will surely find India as a competitive source of procurement, whether it is manpower or equipment or parts.
Thank you so much for giving us this deeper insight into the multifaceted announcements which were made yesterday in his 3-state tour by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We have got different sectors benefiting from this, and as you said, different economic groups are going to benefit from it, and the overall economic benefit is invaluable. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You were listening to a discussion on inauguration of various developmental projects in Maharashtra, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. The participants were Vijay Kranti, political analyst, and Sonu Sood, anchor. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of Akashvani. You can listen to it on our mobile app News on AIR. This program is also available on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official. You may share your feedback about this program through email at airnsdtalks@gmail.com or WhatsApp on 92890 94044.